So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And pushed us! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame. Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Mohamed Salah. Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Sergi. An instinctive delivery. He's a sharp little ball here.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, he's not getting past him there. Vieira. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira. Puskás. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. And the pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Sergi. And it's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Half an hour played now. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Puskás. Michael. And he's managed to get free. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Sergi. Mohamed Salah. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Pumas have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's Baron. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pumas leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0. He gets big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Hullet. Nicely weighted. Hullet! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Pumas leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Pumas Nam really need to go and grab another goal.
And Hullet! Beckham. Vieira. Beckham. Michael is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he's intervened well there. Vieira. It's Vinicius Junior. And that could set him on his way. Pele. He's through, now is he in? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sergi. Played towards the other side. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Back into the middle. Vinicius Junior. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
60 minutes played. And it's Seedorf. He shifted it to the flank. Salah crosses.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Puskás. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. And they can counter here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Beckham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Vieira. Pelé. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Hullet. Sergi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Time and again they are repelled. Veron cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
Puskas! Oh, it's come loose.
Vietnam really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Maicon. Veron. Well, they've got it again. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Beckham gets into some space. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Bumazunam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he's lost his man here. Out to the left it goes. Sergi with the cross.
Number 17.
Pirlo is the team's...
22.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello, attendees.
Mohamed Salah claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly make his way
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Maldini. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Makaleli. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And the shot's on here. Picked out Messi! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Maicon. And he's whipped. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And smartly reclaimed. Pumas looking to pass their way through. Ferdinand promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vietnam with the corner, there first. Pele goes short. Pumas are looking to go forward now. Now it's Beckham, and he's managed to get free. Now here's the delivery. Sergi, crossed in again. Good read, needed to be. And that's a good ball. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, what a... Cristiano Ronaldo!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's had it taken off him. Seedorf. Messi goes steaming forward. Beckham with the cross.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good spread. And here's Beckham. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Climbs up big! It's in! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Decent chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Beckham, cross to the back post. Looking for a corner. This their second corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Hoisted in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
There will be 1 minute
Across the
added
quarter.
time.
Now, can they get him away? Seedorf. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Pumas leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. That's Vieira. Out to the left it goes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal. And it's played in. He's got full. He's done very well to get to that.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. The ball goes... Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Yamal. Now it's Beckham. Played in deep. It's a mighty effort! Crossed in once more. Pumas just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Looking for options for movement. Aimed in. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
He gets big! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time.
Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Beckham. Michael can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Sergi. Early ball. Pumas are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Chooses to go crossfield, and it's Beckham. Hit into the middle. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he goes cross-field. Beckham chasing after it.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Vinicius.
He is through here.
Coming
That's
on to
very
replace
neat.
him is
Mullet.
number 17, Hazard.
Vieira. Opts for safety. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Yamal has it in a wide position. Corner number 4 coming up here. Beckham plays it short. Hangs one. Oh, smashing header! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? And they win it back again. Mbappe
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pumas are coasting towards victory. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Pele. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. And he lines up a cross. Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Coming on the field is number 10, Gullit.
Beckham goes short. Bullet! No, he didn't quite meet it right. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yamal. It's a promising position. Yamal's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
4 added minutes
Time
has been
added on
indicated.
4 minutes. Beckham gets into some space. Beckham receives it in a wide position. And the keeper beats it away. Vieira. Hazard looking to run onto it. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Pumas, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
And we come to you now.
Cristiano
with a quick
Ronaldo,
request
voted
for
man of the
support for
match,
our charity
and
fund,
deservedly so.
Champions Football.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Vietnam have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition. And we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now face to face. Mbappe! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Mbappe might just be regretting what was probably the...
And the shot! Beckham. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Quarter of an hour played. Vieira. Gives it back. Makalele takes control of it and he's on the move. Pumas so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And Makalele. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! First blood drawn.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Beckham. Looking for the run. And it's Beckham. Played in deep. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Pele conjures time and space where few can. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Sergi. Messi tries to pass it through. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Pele. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Makalele. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Sergi. And it's Sergi. Quality ball. Costa Curta cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. Makalele. Vieira goes steaming forward. Seedorf. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a good... Oh, what a climb! Pele. Mohamed Salah. Nice control. Salah cross. He rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! Michael. Played out to the right. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Sergi, Mohamed Salah. That is a brilliant interception. Vieira. Pele. Makaleli. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. Michael. Now Seedorf. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maicon. In towards the back stick. Back in once more. He gets big! Pele in the hunt and looking threatening. Great ball and he shoots! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a...
Terrific header! Now, who's going to be first? And again! It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
Tries a shot! Goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Beckham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and...
He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Pumas perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vinicius Junior, now it's Pele. Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Takes a... climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Michael. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Looking for options for movement. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That has not gone well. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makaleli. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. And he's gone searching cross-field. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
And it's Makaleli. Now, this could be a chance.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Yamal could try cutting inside here. Kola! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Is number 17.
Beckham with the short one. Elects to cross. Up he goes! He scores! And they get themselves in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Pumas get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Shifted it to the flank. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Hullet. Roberto Carlos gets into some space.
Nam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
The less said about that pass, the better. Maldini. Now it's Beckham. Maicon. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham has it in a wide position. Now who's going to be first to this? Azar. Oh, can he get onto this? That's that, the end. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Kola taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
So that's got things underway. Tries to play it through. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Icon. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Salah. And it's Seedorf. Back towards the middle. Gibbs-White. Hutchinson. Great vision. He's in a great position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Beckham. And this is Ronaldo. Over to the left. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted ball. In by Messi. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Aina. Now Anderson. Aina. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's whipped it across. No, that's not going to find its target. It'll be a throw-in. Looking for the run. Gets into some space. Showing good feet. Chance to deliver. Oh, what a climb! It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Número 19.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Mohamed Salah charging forward, the ball at his feet. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. And this is Messi.
Pumas Unam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Williams. Hutchinson. Hutchinson. And he's had a hit. Mohamed Salah. And it's Sergi. Michael. Here's Vieira. And it's Messi. And it's Salah. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Oh, sweet feet. And this is Mohamed Salah. The ball goes in. Hutchinson. Gibbs White. Now this could be a chance. Hutchinson. Now Anderson. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's clever. Beckham could try cutting inside here. Chance, surely! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pumas grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now, can they get him away? They get a throw-in. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Seedorf. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's quick to get it clear again. Maicon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maicon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now he's off and running, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Beckham. Messi. And here's Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hutchinson.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Nam will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Y aquí están, den la bienvenida a los jugadores.
So we're into the second 45. That is good alertness. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played. Sergi. Beckham. And he's forced to go back. And it's Seedorf. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Just eases him off the ball. Anderson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he welcomes it in. So can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini. Maicon. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Anderson. Opts for safety. Aina. Hutchinson. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is very close.
Cristiano Ronaldo brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Christian. It's a mighty effort! And he's there to belt it away. Ronaldo made a good run there. Good ball, good take. Hutchinson. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Into the lead once more. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Beckham. That's very neat. Messi.
Nam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Can he get it through? Wood. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ferdinand. Beckham is always looking to break lines. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gibbs-White.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Seedorf. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Gibbs-White looking to add to his goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Pumas are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Sergi. Into the last 5 minutes. Beckham has it in a wide position. Throw in. And that's a good-looking ball. Wood chasing after it. And it's Maicon. Tries to pass it through. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this.
Pumas Unam really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and...
Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Hudson-Odoi. Williams. He is through here. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nicely aimed pass. Maicon. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Just eases him off the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Sergi going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Not the most accurate pass. Maicon. Beckham.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He has a look up. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now the cross. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can. And it's Sergi. Here's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming. He's in a great position here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kaka. Maicon. And it's Maicon. Vieira. Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's crossed in, climbs up big! There it is! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Ha segnato al 27esimo minuto, numero 13.
Pumas have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And here's Kaka, and it's Maicon. Beckham. He's in space and looking for options. Tries to get it clear. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kaka gets a foot in here. Seedorf. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Ibrahimovic! And it's been given away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pinches it off him. Vieira. Salah, played out wide. That is lovely. It's Seedorf. And here's Mohamed Salah. Now it's Sergi. Bajuan, big header! Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Some good work on the right flank here. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Pumas Unam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Pumas ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. So off we go once more. No way through. Spread neatly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked it up out wide. Delivers. Oh, what a climb! Vieira. Maicon. Kaka, looking to be a menace in the final third. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes looking wide. Tries to play it through. Now that looks a decent ball. Gets into some space. Hit into the middle. And the shot! And it's played a chance! Harmlessly behind. Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Maicon is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Maicon. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. That's going to go a long way. That's a throw. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
You can run onto that. Good ball, good take. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Kaka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Opts for safety. Plays the return pass. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Fling bullish header! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Maldini. And it's Maicon. Beckham. Now Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Sergi. Aims beyond the defence. And it's a mighty effort! He has done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Luperto. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And it's Folorunso. Kaka. Can he get it through? Now it's Beckham. Beckham. He is through here. Takes aim and crosses.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
He's got away. Aimed in towards the centre. Foloruncho. Oh, this looks sharp. Just 5 minutes left. And he's managed to get free. Showing great feet there. He rises! Oh, terrific save. Maicon. Looking for the run. And he welcomes it in. It's Ibrahimovic! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
2 minutes to be added on. That's at the end. Pumas looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That